Hey guys, it's Zadakai, and today we have another speed build, but instead it's actually a speed build challenge. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but James Turner and Lil Simsy both did this challenge on their YouTubes. And basically, the idea of the challenge is every room is one tile bigger. However, Lil Simsy changed up from the original one. So every room is just a square that's like either 1 by 1, a 2 by 2, 3 by 3, etc. So I think I went up to 7 by 7 if I'm correct, and I was really trying to make this house. Um, I was really trying to make this house be 2 stories, but it just didn't work out that way because it was really hard to find a room that could fit the stairs, and it made the layout of the downstairs like super weird, so I wasn't a big fan of it. And I just ended up going for a 1 story ranch style type of house. So yeah, that's what we did. And right now is when I'm just trying to figure out like, hey, can I make this outside work? And it just didn't work. Like, it's ugly. It's ugly. I think I was trying to also copy it from an actual house that, like a real house, and yeah. So it's just a lot of moving around boxes until I finally decide like what I'm gonna do. And just getting the boxes to line up properly was super hard, but I actually ended up making it work, and I actually think the house turned out super cute. It has like a super nice light interior, and the furnishing is pretty, like, I don't know, it just feels like family home-ish. I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's a mix of like light woods and dark woods for the furnishing, and I think that looked really good because oftentimes if you make a house and all of the wood swatches are the same, it can get a little bit repetitive. But yeah, so this lot that I was working on, when we jump into the end game, we actually had to change lots because I realized when you upload this lot to the gallery, the way that I'm building it right now is actually not the front. I hate houses like that because you just get like a super ugly side profile of the house when you try to upload it to the gallery. So I had to move the house to a bigger lot that was able to like fit the length of the house. So it ended up being a 40 by 30 rather than a 30 by 20. And yeah, the house would have to be facing the opposite street, and everything would just cut into, like, a lot of the landscaping and everything would be cut off if I had just rotated on this lot. So yeah, but we are building in Newcrest actually. A lot of my builds so far have either been in Oasis Spring and Willow Creek, but I just wanted to build in Newcrest for this build challenge, and I actually might make this house a part of my save file in some regard for Willow Creek. But yeah, I just like it a lot. It's base game only plus university for the shower, but honestly, if you only have base game, you're able to play this house fine. Just delete like the shower space and just add a base game shower, because Discovery University, I only use the shower for that, so you're all good on that regard. Yeah, so this house is 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, by the way. And yeah, I think it's priced around like 54 grand, I'd say. So it's not like super cheap, but it's also not super expensive. It might be a little bit more expensive than like it should be for this size of house, but it looks really nice, and I don't want to do it with a budget because I don't know, just wasn't feeling it. But yeah, I actually ended up doing debug landscaping instead for a lot of these items. I think I switched them out later in the video, but I definitely wanted to get the cost down for the house because, you know, landscaping really adds up super quick because you just add a bunch of like different greenery, and I don't know why it's so expensive. The pricing in The Sims 4 is kind of strange to me, but that's different. Like, that's a different story. I don't know why you have to pay for like wildflowers. That doesn't make sense. I could see like more not manufactured, but manicured lawn items. Like, that seems appropriate to be priced high, but like, why am I paying for wildflowers in this game? And then you can get like a shelf for like $65, but a bunch of landscaping that you can just find in the wild is super expensive. So yeah, anyways, I guess this is my Sims rant for this video, what we need to change, I guess. But right now we are just working on the kitchen. We finished the living room area, and I liked how it turned out a lot. We got a space for a desk in and everything. And here I was just trying to find a dining table set that sort of went with the house. I really wanted to use this table, and I end up changing the swatch on the table to a darker color because I thought it would bring out the console table that we had in the living room. It would sort of bring out the same colors and just bring some cohesiveness to the house. And even though I end up moving this lot even though I moved this house onto a bigger lot, the backyard is still super small because I don't know, it just wasn't feeling like a super manicured backyard would be like best for this build. I just wanted to have like a simple patio with table and chairs, and that was it. Usually I do like pools and stuff in the backyard, but I don't know, I'm tired of pools. I've put them in so many builds recently, and yeah, I don't feel like everyone has pools. I don't feel like everyone always has like a super nice backyard either. I don't want to put a fence. I think I started to add a fence, but then I was like, no, I'm not doing this because it just makes the space feel a lot smaller, and I wanted this lot to seem more like it was, I don't know, like meshed in with the world nicely, you know? It was sort of fluent, coherent. I don't know how else to explain it other than that, but yeah. So we're just finishing up the bathroom, and this bathroom is kind of small, but it turned out pretty good. At least, I would say like at least the master bedroom does have an ensuite, and it makes use of this 2x2 room super well. I actually think this house looks pretty normal even though it was from a challenge. Yeah, it just looks really good to me. I love the furnishing. Usually I don't like furnishing houses, but I actually had a pretty fun time with that. I ended up making a coffee bar as well in there to sort of take up some space in the kitchen dining area. Cause I don't know, this was probably the room I was least satisfied with, just because there was a giant walkway, and I don't know, it just felt less cozy than the rest of the house, I would say. But it ended up turning out really good, and I think just here we're just adding some clutter items. I'm just trying to figure out, what to do with the space, because that bookcase was just too huge, honestly. I don't think I ended up keeping it. Yeah, I put that in the corner, and I can't remember what I add here, but a little wall light, I guess. But yeah, that's the coffee bar over there. I thought that was a cute touch as well. And here we are just decorating. I don't know, it could be a teens room, a guest room, anything. I think it ended up turning out like super cute as well. I didn't really know what to put in this area, and I decided to make like a custom vanity table, which actually is really nice. It's not functional, but it looks good. It takes up the space. It does what it needed to do. So that was something different than I have really done anywhere in my other builds. And I actually use this mirror that I never use for some reason. And I just saw it and I was like, I want to use this so bad. So bad. So I had to use it. And yeah. So we're just about to move into furnishing the master bedroom. We're going for like a yellow and blue color scheme. I used the bed from base game. Wish we had some more color swatches for it, but I really like the bed a lot. It just feels like very ranch house vibes, that's what I was going for here. And yeah, just a little bit sort of country. I don't know how else to explain it, but we add just like a couple more furnishings, a nice ottoman and everything. And by the way, I hope you guys had like this style of video that I'm doing. We're actually about to jump into the game so that we can explore the house and see how it would actually look if you downloaded this house in your own game. So yeah, I hope you guys have liked this and more challenges to come. Okay guys, so now that we're in game, let's just do a quick little tour. So here is outside of the lot. Honestly, loving how this looks. It just looks like a nice house to live in, like a cozy home. So when we get in the entryway, like I love this part of the house. I love the color scheme. How we have like the deep olive couch or whatever, and then the chairs that are sort of like older, but it still looks kind of, I don't know, just looks nice and cozy. And the variations in like the greens and everything compared to the white, it just looks so nice to me. And then over here we have like our little console table area, which I really like as well. And then we move into this area. I'd say I'm least happy about this wasted space right here, but it's kind of like a passageway, I guess you could say. I probably could have added, like, now that I'm thinking about it, a half wall or something to sort of divide it up a little bit more, but I think it looks fine. I really like how the kitchen turned out otherwise, and yeah. And the bathrooms that I did as well turned out pretty like nice, simple, but sort of cozy. I love, love, love this room, by the way, with the like fake vanity table as well, because I don't know what else to put in the space without it looking like too cramped. And yeah, it turned out really nice. And then we also have the master bedroom, and honestly I love how this looks. It's really pretty to me. The contrast between the blue and the yellow is just like, oh, chef's kiss, you know. So yeah, it's something that I don't typically do, and yeah. Here's the bathroom, our little homemade shower and everything. And yeah, even though the master bathroom is sort of smaller than the main bathroom, I think it actually worked out better this way, in my opinion. Because like it still is an ensuite, so that's what counts really. And our little outside area, and then our little backyard area, which isn't anything like too spectacular, just a patio and some patio chairs. Like, yeah, it's nothing spectacular, but I hope that you guys like this, and please make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.